Have you ever stood in front of the mirror, holding a pair of earrings or a bold necklace, and wondered, will this make me look stylish, or will it make me look like I'm trying too hard? This is a question so many women ask themselves after 60. The truth is, accessorizing can feel tricky at this stage of life. You want to look elegant, youthful, and confident, but without crossing into the territory of overdone. The good news is, accessories can be your greatest secret weapon when used with intention. A scarf, a handbag, a pair of earrings, each of these items has the power to transform an outfit from ordinary to extraordinary. And the best part? You don't need a closet full of expensive pieces. What you need are the right choices, the right combinations, and a few timeless strategies that always work. This video is designed to give you exactly that. Together, we'll explore how to wear jewelry, scarves, shoes, and bags in ways that enhance your beauty instead of distracting from it. You'll discover how to invest in quality pieces, balance your look, and even add a touch of modern style while still keeping it age appropriate. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete roadmap to accessorizing with elegance and confidence. Because when it comes to fashion after 60, it's not about doing more, it's about doing it better. The right accessory doesn't shout for attention. Instead, it whispers sophistication, it frames your natural beauty, and it tells your story without saying a word. So let's begin with the first and most important principle of accessorizing gracefully: simplicity that makes a statement. Tip number 1: keep it simple but significant. One of the biggest mistakes women make with accessories after 60 is believing that more will automatically make an outfit more stylish. But the truth is, piling on too many pieces often has the opposite effect. It can overwhelm your natural beauty and make your look feel heavy. That's why the golden rule of accessorizing gracefully is simple: less is more. Think of accessories like punctuation in a sentence. You don't need 10 exclamation points to make your message powerful. You just need the right one, placed at the right time. In fashion, that means choosing a single accessory to be the star. It could be a classic pearl necklace, a pair of elegant drop earrings, or a bold cocktail ring. Whatever it is, let it shine by keeping the rest of your look clean and minimal. For example, imagine wearing a crisp white blouse with tailored trousers. If you add a strand of pearls, you instantly create timeless elegance. But if you also pile on chunky bracelets, oversized earrings, and a bright scarf, the look can quickly shift from sophisticated to cluttered. By keeping it simple, you not only highlight your accessory, but you also highlight you. Minimalism in accessorizing doesn't mean boring. It means intentional. Every piece you wear should have a purpose, whether it's to draw attention upward to your face, to elongate your figure, or to add a hint of personality. This is where significant comes in. Even one accessory, chosen thoughtfully, can carry more impact than a dozen chosen at random. Another benefit of simplicity is that it creates an effortless feel, which is one of the most attractive qualities in fashion. Women who appear confident and at ease often stand out more than those who look like they spent hours trying to perfect their look. A delicate gold chain, a silk scarf in a flattering color, or a structured leather handbag can do wonders without saying a word. So, when in doubt, step back and ask yourself, what's the one accessory that makes me feel polished today? That piece is enough, because once you've mastered the art of simplicity, the next step is knowing how to choose accessories that don't just look good, but also feel good, by investing in the right materials that elevate your style even further. Tip number 2: invest in quality materials. There comes a point in life when quantity no longer matters as much as quality. At 60 and beyond, your style should feel elevated, timeless, and intentional. And nothing communicates sophistication faster than accessories made from high-quality materials. Think about the difference between a faux leather handbag that begins to crack after a season and a well-crafted leather tote that lasts for years. One feels temporary, while the other becomes part of your personal signature. Quality materials, whether it's genuine leather, silk, sterling silver, or even semi-precious stones, add a layer of refinement that fast fashion simply cannot imitate. Jewelry is one of the clearest examples. Costume jewelry can be fun, but too much of it can cheapen a look. Instead, imagine slipping on a pair of real pearl earrings or a delicate gold bracelet. These pieces don't scream for attention, but they whisper elegance in a way that instantly elevates your entire outfit. That's the power of quality. And this principle goes far beyond jewelry. A silk scarf draped lightly over your shoulders adds softness and fluidity to your look. A structured handbag in smooth leather projects strength and confidence. Even your shoes tell a story. Patent leather heels or buttery soft loafers communicate poise and polish that synthetic materials simply cannot match. The best part is, investing in quality doesn't mean you need an overflowing closet. In fact, fewer pieces made with care will serve you far better than dozens of cheap, throwaway items. Over time, you build a collection of trusted accessories that feel like an extension of who you are. They age with you, and in some ways, they get better with time. There's also a hidden benefit. Quality pieces are often more comfortable. A well-made handbag distributes weight better on your shoulder. High-quality shoes support your feet instead of leaving you tired and sore. Jewelry made with real metals doesn't irritate your skin the way cheaper alloys often can. In other words, when you choose quality, you're choosing not only beauty, but also comfort and ease. So, before you buy your next accessory, ask yourself, will this piece still feel elegant 5 years from now? If the answer is yes, it's worth the investment. Because once you've chosen materials that stand the test of time, the next secret is learning how to balance them within your outfit, so everything works together in harmony rather than competing for attention. Tip number 3, balance is key. Accessories have the power to either elevate your outfit or completely overwhelm it. The secret to making them work for you, especially after 60, is balance. Think of your outfit as a canvas. If the canvas already has bold colors, busy prints, or intricate textures, you don't need to layer on equally bold accessories. Instead, you want harmony, where your clothing and accessories complement each other rather than compete for attention. For example, imagine wearing a vibrant floral dress. Pairing it with large statement earrings, a chunky necklace, and a patterned scarf might feel like too much. The eye doesn't know where to look, and your natural elegance gets lost. Instead, balance that lively dress with a single pair of delicate earrings or a classic bangle bracelet. This allows your outfit to speak while your accessory gently supports it. On the flip side, if your outfit is simple, say a monochrome pantsuit or a sleek black dress, this is the perfect moment to let one accessory shine. A bold red handbag, a modern chunky necklace, or an artful scarf can become the highlight without making the overall look feel overdone. The accessory acts as the focal point, creating interest while maintaining a polished balance. Balance also applies to scale. If you're wearing oversized sunglasses, skip the oversized earrings. If you're carrying a large, structured handbag, tone down the rest of your jewelry. This doesn't mean you can't enjoy statement pieces. It just means choosing one hero piece at a time. By doing so, you'll appear thoughtful and refined rather than chaotic. Another way to create balance is by considering your body frame and proportions. A petite woman might be swallowed up by very large accessories, while a taller woman can carry them with ease. Instead of following trends blindly, ask yourself, does this piece complement my frame, my outfit, and my personality? If the answer is yes, it's a balanced choice. This principle of balance doesn't restrict your creativity, it actually gives you freedom. When you know how to balance, you can confidently mix patterns, play with colors, or experiment with bolder accessories because you'll understand how to ground them in harmony. And that harmony is what creates timeless elegance. So the next time you're getting dressed, step back and ask, is everything working together, or are my accessories fighting for the spotlight? The answer to that question will guide you toward balance. And once you've mastered balance, the next level is learning how accessories can frame your most important feature, your face, and highlight your hairstyle with grace. Tip number 4, face framing accessories. No matter what you're wearing, the very first place people look when they see you is your face. That's why accessories that frame your face, like earrings, scarves, and glasses, carry such powerful influence over your overall style. They are the finishing touches that can brighten your features, highlight your hairstyle, and even create a more youthful appearance. Let's start with earrings. After 60, heavy chandelier earrings or oversized hoops can sometimes drag the face downward. Instead, opt for earrings that provide lift and light. A pair of pearl studs, delicate drop earrings, or medium-sized hoops in gold or silver add elegance without overwhelming your features. The key is proportion. Choose earrings that complement your hairstyle and face shape, not compete with them. Scarves are another secret weapon. A silk scarf tied softly around the neck or draped over the shoulders doesn't just add color, it brings light and movement to your face. For women with silver or gray hair, a scarf in jewel tones, emerald, sapphire, or ruby, creates a stunning contrast that instantly makes the complexion glow. For those with blonde or brunette tones, warm hues like coral, camel, or ivory add softness and warmth. A scarf is more than fabric. It's a frame that draws the eye upward. And then there are glasses. Eyewear is often overlooked, but the right pair can transform your style. Instead of clinging to outdated frames, consider modern shapes, slim cat eyes, soft rectangles, or subtle oversized frames in neutral or metallic tones. Glasses should feel like an accessory, not a necessity. They should lift your features, match your personality, and blend seamlessly with your wardrobe. The beauty of face framing accessories is that they create harmony between who you are and how you present yourself. They direct attention to your smile, your eyes, and your natural confidence. Rather than hiding behind accessories, you use them as tools to let your essence shine. So the next time you reach for a scarf or slip on a pair of earrings, ask yourself, does this bring attention to my best features? If the answer is yes, you've found the perfect accessory. And once you've mastered framing your face with intention, it's time to move downward and explore two other accessories that quietly define your elegance: shoes and handbags. Tip number 5, shoes and bags, silent elegance. If jewelry and scarves are the sparkle of an outfit, then shoes and handbags are the foundation. They may not always be the first things people notice, but they are almost always the details that decide whether your look feels refined or unfinished. At 60 and beyond, the right shoes and bags speak volumes about your taste, your confidence, and your lifestyle, without you having to say a word. Let's start with handbags. A well-chosen bag can instantly elevate even the simplest outfit. The key is structure and quality. Overly slouchy or worn-out bags often make a look feel dated, while a structured leather tote, a sleek crossbody, or a chic clutch adds polish and presence. Neutral tones like black, beige, taupe, or navy are timeless, but don't be afraid to explore a pop of color. A red handbag, for instance, can turn a classic black outfit into something striking and memorable. And remember, one well-made handbag will always outshine a closet full of trendy but cheap options. Shoes carry equal importance. Not only do they complete your look, but they also impact how you walk, stand, and carry yourself. Comfort should never mean sacrificing style. A pair of nude pumps elongates the legs, while metallic flats or low heels can bring a touch of modern sophistication. Loafers in soft leather, elegant ankle boots, or slingbacks are all chic options that combine comfort with class. What matters most is that your shoes look intentional, clean, polished, and suited to your outfit. Another often overlooked detail is coordination. Your shoes and handbag don't need to match perfectly, but they should feel like they belong to the same story. For example, pairing sleek nude heels with a tan leather tote creates effortless harmony. Mixing metallic shoes with a jewel-toned clutch creates a modern, fashion-forward twist. The goal is cohesion, not uniformity. Investing in quality shoes and handbags also pays off in durability. Well-crafted leather shoes mold to your feet and last for years. A designer-inspired handbag made with care will hold its shape, resist wear, and age beautifully. These pieces become part of your personal identity, telling the world that you value both elegance and longevity. And perhaps the most powerful thing about shoes and bags is that they affect how you feel. When you slip into a pair of shoes that make you stand taller or carry a handbag that feels polished and chic, it changes your posture, your energy, and your presence. That inner confidence radiates outward, becoming the accessory no one can buy but everyone notices. So the next time you're getting dressed, don't overlook these silent partners in your style. Shoes and handbags may not sparkle like jewelry, but their quiet elegance has the power to define your entire look. And once your foundation is strong, the next step is to add just a touch of freshness by weaving in modern trends in a way that feels natural and age appropriate. Tip number 6, add a touch of modern trends. One of the fears many women have after 60 is looking like they're trying too hard to stay on trend. But the opposite fear, looking outdated, can be just as limiting. The secret lies in balance, knowing how to add a modern accessory or two in a way that feels fresh, flattering, and completely natural to your style. Fashion trends are meant to be playful, not intimidating. The goal is not to adopt every new idea, but to choose the ones that complement your wardrobe and personality. For example, statement belts have made a strong return in recent years. On a simple dress or a monochrome outfit, a structured belt in a bold color or metallic finish can instantly update your look while still feeling sophisticated. Chunky necklaces or layered chains are another trend worth considering. Instead of stacking 5 or 6 pieces, choose one modern design with clean lines and wear it against a neutral top. This creates impact without looking busy. The same goes for bold sunglasses or geometric earrings. When styled with intention, they add a modern twist while keeping the rest of your look timeless. Even handbags follow trends. Right now, mini crossbody bags and sleek structured totes are everywhere. A woman over 60 can embrace these styles beautifully by choosing one in a neutral or jewel tone, ensuring the bag feels elevated rather than overly trendy. It's less about chasing what's in and more about selecting what feels like an authentic extension of you. The key is moderation. Adding 1 or 2 trend-inspired pieces to your outfit keeps you current without overshadowing your elegance. When you walk into a room, people notice your confidence and timeless style first, while the modern accessory simply whispers that you're still connected, still evolving, still embracing life with curiosity. So instead of avoiding trends altogether, think of them as spices in a recipe. A little seasoning enhances the flavor, but too much overwhelms the dish. Choose your trend carefully and let it blend seamlessly with your personal wardrobe. And as important as trends are, there's one accessory that will never go out of style, one that every woman carries with her, and that is confidence. Because no matter how beautiful your jewelry, your shoes, or your handbag, nothing shines brighter than the way you carry yourself. Tip number 7, confidence is the best accessory. At the heart of every stylish woman is not her jewelry, her scarf, or her handbag. It is her confidence. Accessories can enhance your beauty, but it's the way you carry yourself that truly leaves a lasting impression. After all, what good is the most luxurious necklace if it is worn with hesitation or self-doubt? Think of the women who inspire you most, Perhaps she's a silver-haired neighbor who walks into the room with her head held high, wearing nothing more than a pair of pearl studs and a smile. Or maybe it's a well-known actress in her 70s who still graces magazine covers, not because of her wardrobe alone, but because she radiates self-assurance. These women remind us that confidence is the accessory that makes everything else fall into place. The beauty of confidence is that it doesn't require perfection. You don't need to look 20 years younger, nor do you need a closet full of designer pieces. Confidence is about embracing who you are right now and showing the world that you value yourself enough to express your style with pride. When you stand tall, make eye contact, and smile genuinely, every accessory you wear looks better. In fact, confidence has a way of transforming even the simplest outfit. A plain dress with a scarf looks chic when worn with poise. A pair of modest earrings shines brighter when paired with a warm smile. People remember how you made them feel, and confidence makes you unforgettable. So, as you experiment with jewelry, scarves, handbags, and shoes, remember that the most powerful finishing touch is already yours. Confidence is free, timeless, and endlessly flattering. Wear it daily, and suddenly every accessory becomes an extension of your grace. And now that we've explored all 7 tips, let's bring it all together and reflect on how these principles can reshape not only the way you accessorize, but also the way you see yourself. Conclusion. Inspiring summary. Call to action. We've walked through 7 timeless tips that can transform the way you accessorize after 60. From the power of simplicity to the beauty of quality materials, from balancing your look to framing your face, from the silent elegance of shoes and bags to adding just the right touch of modern trends, all of it leads to one ultimate truth. Confidence is the accessory that makes everything complete. The message here isn't about doing more, it's about doing it better. Accessories should never feel like a burden. Instead, they should feel like trusted companions that highlight your natural beauty, honor your personality, and reflect the wisdom and grace you've earned through the years. Whether it's a strand of pearls, a leather tote, or a silk scarf, each piece can tell a story when worn with intention. And remember, style after 60 isn't about following strict rules, it's about freedom. You've reached a stage in life where you can choose what feels right, what brings you joy, and what makes you feel radiant. Accessories are simply the brushstrokes on the canvas of your identity. With just a few thoughtful choices, you can elevate your everyday wardrobe and step into every room with elegance. So the next time you stand in front of the mirror, don't overthink it. Choose one piece that makes you feel polished, stand tall, and let your confidence do the rest, because true elegance doesn't shout, it whispers. If you found these tips inspiring, I invite you to join me on this journey of style and self-discovery. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on anti-aging fashion, elegant outfits for mature women, and timeless beauty tips that keep you feeling vibrant at every age. Your style story is still unfolding, and the best chapters are yet to come.